Thank you, ladies, for joining me today. Kelli, Michelle, with the Kelli Chabot team, and we're here to just talk a little bit about real estate and what got us honestly to this opportunity. So, who would like to start? Share with me, like, what made you decide to get into real estate?
I started out as an admin for a really good friend of mine, and that lasted about a week. And I loved the business so much and decided that I was getting my real estate license, and the rest is history.
And Michelle?
I started part-time for another agent, just doing some odd jobs here and there, and then I needed to get more hours, so I worked 4 years full-time for a residential builder, and that led me into the real estate side of things.
I love that. And then what made you decide, okay, maybe Keller Williams is the brokerage for me?
There was a different leadership at the time, but the leadership here is phenomenal. We learned so much. I attend all of the meetings and learn something new. Even after all these years in real estate, I learn something new every week.
And the culture, the people here are just so friendly. They're an open book, willing to help. Anything you need. It's definitely a generous environment.
I love that. And I think sometimes that could be a misconception about the real estate industry, that everybody stays to themselves or maybe not sharing, but that is so like completely the opposite of what we have here.
Agreed.
Agree. Yes.
We're not competitors here.
No,
We're
not
cooperatives.
Exactly. So at the beginning we shared that the two of you are part of a fabulous team. What made you decide that that's what honestly the journey that you wanted to take in real estate?
I needed help. I was overwhelmed and really needed help, so I found a different admin. She moved to Florida, and so it was total divine intervention that Michelle became available at the same time, and that was almost 10 years ago, and it was divine intervention for sure. So.
Yes. And Michelle, like from the operations perspective, what are some things that you honestly have learned just being part of a team, or like just like what is the strength of like the operations part of it in the real estate industry?
I think I don't serve the role of an agent, but to learn as much as I can about what the agent does to support them. Kelly's been great about always letting me go to trainings and just be involved and learn as much as I can as a support system, and attend the broker meetings, just basically, learning the inside out of contracts, etc., just so I can help her and have her go out and help more people.
I love that.
The strength of the team.
Yes, I agree. And what would you say is probably like the biggest misconception about the real estate industry, or really just about real estate agents?
That you don't get to play golf every day. You can sleep late every once in a while, but that's about it. So.
That's true. What would you say, like, I know, like, we hear this a lot, like, you're in sales, but it's so much more than that. Can you collaborate a little bit on that, ladies?
Well, in the movies and on TV shows, they make sales look like it's one persona, and it's very different than what we are. And I don't consider myself a salesperson. I consider myself an advocate for my people, 100%. And I kind of take offense to the word salesperson. So nobody wants a salesperson.
Oh, it truly is about the relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had the privilege and honor to be part of one of your events, and let's collaborate a little bit on that. Like just the amount of like just care that you have for your clients, and the way the clients also care for you too, ladies. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I love that. One of the other leadership that was here encouraged me to do the client events, and it's very nice because I've never been one to say who wants to buy or sell or invest in real estate, but I'm the one that says, do you want to come to a party? Because I would love to see you. And so throwing the client events, it helps us stay in front of them in a much more heartfelt way.
Yes, I agree.
And you get to see them all the time.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And then, ladies, I know you're both also working on providing webinars also. Tell me a little bit more about that.
We're getting ready to do a home buyer webinar that we're really looking forward to. We've done classes at the office on probate and also on home buyer workshops, and those have been very well received. And so we just want to continue that education on.
And what I hear is the value. You're always thinking about what value can I provide our clients and our family, our friends, or than even the sales thought of it.
Right.
And a lot of it's just educating people on the process, and you don't buy and sell a house all the time, and so
Yes.
we take that seriously, that this is a major life change for our
Yes.
clients, and we just want them to know what they're getting into and how we can help them get through it with ease.
I love that, yes. And what advice then would you give somebody that's like, well, I'm thinking about maybe getting my license or getting into real estate?
Play all in. Come to the classes, come to the workshops, invest in yourself.
Yes, I love that.
The mega camp, the family reunion, all of it. I mean, you learn so many nuggets from, even as a new agent, as a seasoned agent, learn something new all of the time.
Yes, I agree, and I think, Michelle, you brought up the opportunity to attend classes or workshops, whatever that is. To me, that's like key.
Oh,
to
it
a lot
is,
of
it is. And I would say also to ask an agent if you can shadow them for some showings. Ask them to pretend I'm a buyer. How would you present my opportunities to me that way? Because busy, successful agent will be more than happy to let you tag along and just get a peek into your world. So you'll learn a lot.
Oh my God. What have you learned about yourself, do you think, in the last few years?
Well, what you just said reminded me of something.
Yes.
But there was when I first started in real estate, my mentor had like an attorney mindset, an attorney way to speak, and I just listened, and it was so valuable to me. And just one of the things I've learned is that the initial conversation is more valuable than anything, and just setting the standard, being ahead of where your client is thinking, and just being able to have a conversation with them before they know they even need it.
Exactly.
So-
And being such a good listener, right? Like, that is key, yes. What have you learned about yourself, Michelle?
I would say that surprised myself on how invested I get in our clients. From an admin side of things, it's a name on a contract or paperwork, and getting to know the people is just really special. Occasionally I get to go to closings, and it's just, I'm right there with them. It's so exciting to say, okay, now you own this home. So it surprises me because it's not just a job. You get invested in these people, and it's really fun to see, and I'm surprised I get so involved a lot.
I love that. No, yes, I do too. I love that, and that is so true. We just like I know, or
Yeah.
something, and then we're there to guide, to make sure that.
You lean on us heavily,
Yes.
so we're happy to play that role.
Yes,